All right, it's Magnificent Monday here at That Damn Billy. Let's get her done. Welcome back to Casa McMo, and I'm That Damn Billy, and it is another Magnificent Monday. I'm going to try to keep this short because I notice that people really only watch a short amount of time. First of all, I want to apologize for the beardage. I am yet one more time since puberty going to give a beard a try, and so I'm waiting to have it grow like at least a month yet again until, have somebody like professionally shape it. And as far as my wardrobe goes, I am the original 50 Shades of Grey. That's all. Everything I own is black, gray, and once in a while olive green, because I imagine that it matches my eyes or something like that. But so today I thought I'd give you, to break it up a bit, I thought I'd give you all a bit of décolleté. But so anyway, as always, I've waited until the light is gone, but that's life. It was kind of a peculiar weekend. I mean, I still don't know where I am. Jack's passing is still very fresh in my mind. And Saturday I went to breakfast with a friend, a neighbor, and she said breakfast, she meant like 8 in the morning. And I get up early, but us guys, men of a certain age, we spend a good part of our time in the morning just peeing, even though we peed all night. Hopefully we got out of bed to do that. But, it's that blood pressure pill and everything like that. But whatever. But so we went to breakfast and walked around the farmer's market. And, it was nice. Then I spent the rest of the day at home. And then yesterday, yesterday was one of those, I wasn't depressed. But, yesterday I realized that at some point, if I'm going to get through this, I have to shift my perception. I have to shift my consciousness. I can't always be thinking about Jack passing, but I have to start thinking about my own future. And I was thinking today, it's not just about keeping a roof over my head, but it's about creating a new home for me and the cats, for what it's worth. It's not just about shelter, And as far as food goes, I can cook. I can cook anything. Plus, I'm vegan. I have been for about the last 10 months. Well, I'm vegan adjacent, I won't turn down cheese on a pizza, and I get it. Eggs are tough to say no to at times. But, I can feed myself on $4 a day, really, and get a well-balanced, nutritious meal. I know how to cook. So I'm cool there. I got to surrender the cars. I keep putting that off, and not that I'm even using them. They're sitting in the garage. I haven't been driving. It's just the actual thing of driving down there and getting back home and everything. And, but I already told them expected. Because having them send out a flatbed, that's just tacky, if you know what I mean. So, I don't want to look repossessed. I'm surrendering. There's a difference. Anyway, but now I started thinking, and you got to start thinking about putting yourself first. You have to be a little selfish about this, because in reality, this person left you. And I'm not ready to be angry yet. But, I have to realize it's no different than if he'd have left me for someone older, in worse shape and with less money, which would have been his inclination. But no, you do have to realize that, and as sad and heartbroken as you are, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not ready to be angry or mad yet, because there's just too much sadness and too much love there. But this was not a visible illness. This was not something you saw coming on that you had a chance to prepare for. You were left. You were abandoned. And you have to acknowledge that if you're going to move on. So I was thinking about that. Let me see. Yeah, I'm being single again. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm single again. And let's see. I actually took a few notes here. And one of the things that everybody says to you, is there anything I can do to help? What can I do to help? And particularly people that are local. And you say, oh, I'm okay, I'm fine. The reality of it is, there are things that they could do to help, but you don't want to ask for their help because you think, oh God, if they were in the same situation, you wouldn't want them to ask you for help. You know what I mean? Like, you don't really want to go paint somebody's walls, because that's where I need help. I need help throwing up a fresh coat of paint on this apartment so that I can get a roommate in order to create a home for us. And, because Jack and I have lived here in 15 years, and the carpet was probably 10 years old when we got here. It's pretty shabby. But anyway, so that was the other thing. Oh, a friend of mine that I grew up with, she happened to know it on Facebook. She was back in town, back in our hometown for a family reunion, and I sent her an inbox. I said, you best send me a picture of your cousin. Well, we'll call him Alex, who Oh my God, I can remember him in high school. You know, in small towns, every year the one Catholic church, St. Joe's, they would have what they called the St. Joe's Bazaar. And it was to raise money, and the church ladies, whatever, they would sell sausage sandwiches and they had concessions. But when you're in a small town, that's a big deal. I mean, even the IHOP can be the place to be seen, you know. So every August, I think St. Joe, and it was always hot. Every August, I think it was the St. Joe's Bazaar, and that was a big place. But I remember seeing that my friend's cousin, and oh my God, I mean, you know, we were what, 8, 19, 20, I don't know. And I could still tell you what he was wearing. I could tell you exactly what he had on and where I was standing when I saw him. And I was with my girlfriend and he come around the corner with his girlfriend, but he was so handsome. And you know, back then, now 13-year-olds look like grown men. But when I was a kid, at 18, we looked like, most of us looked like boys, but he looked like a man. And he had that look of self-confidence. Now, he may have been scared to death. I don't know. You know, I mean, he may have felt more ugly and insignificant than I did. But he had that, you know, he was just looking straight ahead and he was just cool and he was so handsome. And, you know, you think about that, and as a gay man, and this is just you know, as a gay man, I don't think that a lot of times straight men really understand that when we look at them, it's not necessarily with lust. Yes, did I want him? Oh, hell yeah. You know, I'd have been on him like a trailer like a tornado on a trailer park. But I wanted to be him. I wanted to know what it felt like. I wanted to know what it felt like to feel handsome, to feel attractive. He was not making eye contact with anybody, but it was like as though all eyes were on him. And, you know, and that's kind of one of the big problems about youth. And I didn't finally actually get that feeling that I felt attractive or worthy until I was about 47 years old. And I have Jack to thank for that, you know, because he kind of set me straight. You know, you're getting older. So anyway, but that's it. I'm up to 6. Oh my gosh, I got to go. I've waited too long. We'll talk later. Thanks so much. Bye.